Good morning. Today we are going to discuss one of the exciting assignment from class 10th and the topic heredity. Let us discuss one by one question. The first question here, what is inheritance of acquired characters? So acquired characters are nothing but here acquired characters are during its lifetime whatever the character it is acquiring, it is getting that a character, new character, and it is very useful for the survival of that particular organism is called as here acquired character. And this inheritance of acquired character is transmission of these acquired characters from parental to progeny is called as inheritance of acquired characters. So during its lifetime, whatever it is getting, whatever the character it is acquiring for survival of organism. So what do we can call transmission of acquired characters is called as inheritance of acquired characters. Inheritance is a process of transmission of characters from parent to progeny. So transmission of these acquired characters from parent to progeny is called as inheritance of acquired characters. For example, if you take that long neck of giraffe. So long neck of giraffe. So when you are going observation of this long neck of giraffe, ancient days, it's like as a, just like as a deer's neck. So when the food is not available because of natural calamities, so it has been started that a stretching of its neck for getting their food. That is useful character, and it is transferred from the one generation to other generation. That here they have been proven that the scientist, one of the scientists, Lamarck, who have been proven this inheritance of acquired characters. So this long neck is a useful character which is transfers from the parent to progeny. Let us go for that of next question. So the next question is, give a brief account of Lamarck's theory of evolution. So just now as we have discussed, so what is that the one of the scientists, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, who have explained that theory of the evolution. So he discovered that Lamarck discovered inheritance of acquired characters. Theory of inheritance of acquired characters. So whatever it is getting that during its lifetime, that should be useful to that of particular organism even in the next generation also. If that variation, that differences which is transfers from the parent to progeny, that is called as inheritance of acquired characters. So there are three are there here factors. First one is needs, organism needs. Second one is acquired characters. And the third one is inheritance of acquired characters. So here there are three factors are there. One is needs, and the next one is organisms needs here. The next one is acquired characters, which is the character which is acquiring during its lifetime, and the next one is inheritance of acquired characters, that the acquired characters are transferred from the one generation to other generation. So the organism's environment, it's not like as a static every time, so it will be changes. Whenever it is keeping on changing, the organism is also should be adapt their conditions, and because it needs to survive, so it should be adapt that particular environmental conditions. So that is what it gives a new organism or else a new species itself. So here, as we can see that Lamarck, who have been proposed a theory of evolution, simply we can call it as a Lamarckism. Lamarckism is nothing but theory of the Lamarcks. So here Lamarck, who have been explained by this Zeroff, is the theory of inheritance of acquired characters. So what he has been proven that the bodily change, whatever it is acquired during its lifetime, long neck of giraffe, that is a useful trait to all the organisms of that population of organisms. So that has been transferred to that of one generation to other generation. Okay, so let us go for that of next question. So the next question is, describe August Weismann's experiment on rats. What we have discussed in the previous question is acquired characters are transfers from the one generation to other generation. So here is one of the scientists who have proven that theory it is wrong. Okay, so what is that is August Weismann's theory. He did experiments on the rats. So whenever he has been taken that the samples of a parental rats, he cut that parental rats tails, and he observed that the half springs. So according to the Lamarck, that parental rats are not having the tails, it should become without tails, means the half springs also without tails. So when it is not like that way, so when he observed it's not like that way, he observed that up to 22 generations. So let us write the answer first. So August Weismann, who is a scientist who have been proven that the characters he did experiments on rats. So parental rats tails cut, half spring also so when parental rat's tails cut, the half spring also should be without tail. He observed 22 generations. So all the 22 generations, all half spring, he observed that got tails. So how this tails has been, according to the Lamarck, it should not come like that way. So what he have concluded here, bodily changes are not inherited, genetical changes are inherited. So the final conclusion is bodily changes not inherited, genetical changes are inherited. So by the rat's experiment, he concluded that bodily changes are not inherited, means physical changes, whereas which is a change in the genes that will be inherited from parent generation to offspring. That's all for this assignment. Thank you.